I'm going to get Karen to show you the level of reading and prior 94 and what has happened to our reading and with our learners post 94. So if you come in, Karen, Larry.
Hi there.
You take it over.
Okay, this is the reading scheme that we've been using here at Lakeside Park Primary. It's called the Beehive Reading Scheme. It was excellent for many years up until about perhaps 10 years or prior 94. Okay, in the past, the brown coded books that you see here, there's 9 of them. Those were the grade 1 allocation. Grade 1s would complete this. Now we're talking about the average to the stronger reader. Would complete all 9 of these books, which are very, very nice, very significant, up to the stronger while they progress. And in reading, we teach in ability groups, so the kids actually progress at their own pace. Yes, prior 94 or up until then, the kids would finish this whole series, and then they would go, the stronger and average reader would go on to library books and books of their choice. And the weaker readers then would have time to catch up. But most of them would complete the series. These were the grade 2 and the grade 3, were the green coded ones. So at the end of their foundation phase, they basically finished all 27 books. So by each child, by the time they reached their 3rd or 4th year of schooling, they had already completed 27 books. And I just want to show you. This is one of the grade 3s now, at the end of the phase. This is the kind of book that they were reading. Okay, they didn't have much problem with this. Now the problem comes in. Now we had to downsize, water down this scheme. The kids no longer are able to complete the allocated books. Up until last year and recent years, grade 1s would basically finish the first 3, which is level 1. Okay, the stronger readers, which is only about 25% of the class, would get to this book, which is basically exactly half of the scheme. So when they get to grade 2 the following year, they would then pick up from here and complete this. So they're already in a deficit. In grade 2, they are completing their grade 1 allocation for reading. So by the time they get to grade 3, perhaps hopefully they reach the blue lot. At the moment, we have a very small number of learners that actually get to the green, which we used to call the grade 3 level of reading. Very few of our learners get here. I would estimate about 25% of them would get to this green. Most of them are completing the blue at the end of the grade 3 here. So what I'd like to do, just to give you a little more insight, is we'll then go on to one of our grade 1 classes, and we'd get an average grade 1 reader to just read for us. So they'd obviously be reading from one of these books here, and then you actually have an idea as to, you know, the capabilities of our grade 1 average readers. Then we'll take you to grade 3 class, bearing in mind they should be here, and then we'd get a grade 3 learner, one of the weaker ones now that haven't been achieving as well as the others. We'll get them to read for you, just so that you can see what happens when the kids have difficulty reading from grade 1. How they practically, you know, it's almost impossible for them to catch up, because as they go to the next grade, the work is more, vocab is more, reading is more, so they just kind of slip behind all the time. So yeah, that's what we'll show you next.